Okay, Frank, round one has finally got here, and we're just going to have a look through some of our players who aren't playing this week, but one who is Ryan Papenhuyzen. Tell us about how Paps has progressed.
Yeah, Ryan's been named to play against the Tigers on Saturday night. Still got a little bit of work to do before he gets the all clear from the medical staff, but early signs are good. So if he can get, tomorrow's our big training day, so if he can get through tomorrow and pulls up well for Friday, he's a big chance playing on Saturday night.
Main injury from the trial at Ballarat was Cooper Johns. How long we're expecting him to be out?
Probably another 4 weeks, I would imagine, Munners. It was quite a decent shoulder injury that he sustained very early in the game, which was really unfortunate for Cooper, but he's coming along well, so I'd say anywhere up to 4 weeks, hopefully 3 weeks, but we'll see how he progresses.
Two players who didn't get any trial games, unfortunately, Tom Eisenhuth and Jordan Grant. Both had calf injuries, so how are they progressing?
Yeah, look, coming along slowly. They've both got little niggly calf injuries. Jordan's the better of the two. Jordan will start full training next week. Gets through that. Hopefully he'll play in 2 weeks. Tom's probably a few more weeks down the track, so we're looking at probably potentially up to a month. And both those players would be very handy at the moment.
Tepi Moro not named this week. The reason for that one?
Yeah, he's just not quite ready. He needs another solid week of training, and he'll be in strong consideration for the Souths game. He's just come back. He played some minutes against Newcastle, limited minutes last week for the Falcons, but he had a very disrupted post-Christmas period with first COVID, and then he had a calf injury and a few other little injuries. So he hasn't trained too much since Christmas. So the coaching staff, or on the recommendation of our medical and performance staff, believe that another full week of training this week put some more runs in his legs, and he'll be considered for selection from next week onwards.
Now on to some good news. Marion Seve, he's progressing along nicely.
Yeah, Maz rolled his ankle just before the first trial, which was a real shame because up to then Maz was probably one of our best trainers, and he was really pushing for a spot in the 17 for the round one, but he rolled his ankle, so he started full training this week. He gets through next week and he'll be considered for selection next week as well. Now,
it wouldn't be one of these reports these days without some mention of COVID. The one player who's been missing training is Jesse Bromwich, but he's named for this week. Just tell us what the situation was with him.
Yeah, close contact, and under the rules he has to have 7 days in isolation, so he finishes that tomorrow. So he'll get a run under his belt on Friday and then lead the team on Saturday against the Tigers.